Hello and welcome. I'm Yoga Mama Jess. I'm coming to you live from a brand new location today called my mom's front yard. So this has been a really crazy week. As you all know, I live here in Central Florida where it's like 1,000 degrees outside right now, and we've been without AC at my bike shop since Monday, which is super hot. And then last night the AC went out in our house. And anyway, let's just say it was a very hot night, so we made an emergency run over to my mom's house in the middle of the night so we could try to get some sleep, which all turned out great because my girls thought it was like the most awesome adventure to come over in the middle of the night to Grandma's house for a sleepover. But where I'm going with all this is that we need to take the time to find peace, even when the world seems crazy, and right now we know the world is like really crazy, but crazy things are going on around us all the time. So that means it's up to us to find that peace. Peace is not going to the place where we can find calm. It's not going to, I guess I wanted to say, it's not going to the calm place or going to a place where we think might be peaceful. Peace is when you've got all this craziness going on all around you, but you still find a way to be calm. So with that said, we're gonna keep it nice and low today here on my bath towel, because I don't even have a yoga mat, but you know what? That's also what yoga is all about. You can do yoga wherever you are, whatever you have. And you can find the peace that yoga brings to you. So let's do that right now. Find a comfortable seated pose. Might be a cross-legged pose, might be one leg extended or both legs extended, and then just take a little shoulder roll. And then sit up nice and tall. Really reach up through the crown of your head. I noticed I have a little flower right behind my head. It looked really pretty when I was setting up my towel here, but now it might look kind of funny on my head. So sit up nice and tall, roll those shoulders down and back, and then drop your chin all the way down to your chest. Now, really pull those shoulders down and back, but sit up tall. I want you to feel that stretch down the back side of your neck. Maybe even close your eyes. And just take the time now to find your breath. Now with your next inhale, gently rock right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, release your chin to your chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, release down. Just continue this little neck roll side to side, not rolling all the way to the back, please. And you might notice you've got a little bit of extra tightness on one side, or you might just notice that both sides feel really tight. That's normal. Now the next time you bring your right ear to your right shoulder, just hold it there. Again, slide those shoulders down and back. Bring your right arm up, right hand on your left ear, little stretch. And then maybe reach that left arm out and down, just elongating this stretch all the way down to your fingertips. Now hands to your knees. Inhale your head back up to center. Exhale, ooh, that felt good. Left ear, left shoulder. Now your left arm comes up, place your hand on your right ear, and then reach that right arm out and down, reaching through the fingertips. Release, hands to your knees. Inhale, head up to center. Now keep your shoulders facing the front, and then exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder. Just getting another little stretch for your neck. Inhale back to center. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. We always want to be able to look over our shoulder to see what's behind us. Now this time, bring your arms down. Inhale, come back to center. Arms sweep overhead. Exhale, right arm behind you, left hand to your right knee. If you'd like a gentler twist, left hand to your left knee. And really use the hands to sit up tall and twist a little bit deeper. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left arm behind you, right hand to right knee for a gentle twist, right hand to left knee for a deeper twist. Sitting up really tall, remember to move this twist from your hips all the way up to your eyes, even giving those eyes a little stretch. Inhale up to center. Exhale, right hand down, and then tip over to the right. This should feel pretty good, just moving that spine in all different directions. Keep pressing down through your left hip, but if you want to walk that right hand a little further out, please do. Now reaching through the left fingertips, drop that left shoulder. Oh, this is like my new favorite stretch right here. Just feel that stretch all down the left side of your back. Inhale up to center. Exhale, left hand down, tip over to the left. Roll that right shoulder down and back. Maybe walking your left fingertips a little further out. Breathe into that nice opening in the right ribs. And now drop that right shoulder. Oh, reach across the body. It feels so good. Inhale up to center. Exhale, fold forward. Just bring your hands down to the ground in front of you. Tuck your chin. Maybe walk your hands a little further out. Send your breath all down your spine, into your hips and your lower back. And now just lift up onto your hands. I'm just turning to the side, finding your table pose. Hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips, untuck your toes. Now keep your gaze looking at a spot in between your hands as you find your breath and move into your cat and cow. On your inhale, drop your belly, gazing up, tailbone goes up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest, tuck your tail. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale, cat stretch. Keep moving with your breath. Just starting to bring some nice movement all through the body. And remember, be fluid in this movement too. Stay here, or maybe on your next inhale, drop your belly, look over your right shoulder, send your hips to the right, and then exhale, cat stretch. Next time, inhale, and maybe look to the left, send your hips to the left, and cat stretch. I think this feels so good. Cat and cow feels so great at any time of day. To bring some movement, get those juices flowing in the spine. Please take 2 more rounds. way back to table, neutral spine. Now bring your knees a little bit wider than your hips, big toes touching. Sink your hips back to your heels. Extend your arms out in front of you for a child's pose. Now this is an extended child's pose. This offers a little more stretch in the spine. Remember, child's pose is a great resting pose. Anytime you're doing yoga and you need a little break or a little breather, just feel free to come down to your child's pose. If you'd like to get a little stretch for the arms here, bring your palms together and bring your hands behind your head for a little tricep stretch. The girls might like to call this a little shark fin. Now reach your arms out in front of you, moving into a modified lion pose. So on your inhale, lift up like you're in a table, and then drop those hips, shift forward, shine your heart in between your arms. Exhale, sink it back, child's pose. Good, inhale, lifting up, shifting forward. Oh. Exhale, sink it back. And just take this at your own pace. Maybe you leave the feet down and just drop those hips. That's perfect. Again, the idea here is just to get some movement through the entire body, but we want that movement to feel good. And what feels good today is probably going to feel different than what feels good tomorrow. Now on your next round as an option, inhale, shift forward, and drop your feet to the right. Look to the right. Oh yeah. And then exhale, sink it back. On your next round, maybe drop those feet to the left, look to the left. This is where I like to say your spine is feeling fine. Take just a couple more rounds here. Again, finding the option that feels the best for you. Or maybe that option is even child's pose. And sink it back. Hips to your heels, arms out in front of you. Maybe you stack your hands or your fists for a little pillow. Or maybe you try on your little shark fin. Just take a few moments here, close your eyes, reconnect with your breath. And then gently make your way up to seated. Just slide on to one hip or the other. Extend your legs out in front of you. Now move closer to the front of your mat, or in my case, I'm going to move closer to the front of my towel. Grab on behind your knees for a gentler option. If you want to get a little core work in, extend the arms, and then slowly roll all the way down. And when you reach the ground, just stretch the arms overhead. Breathe into this nice full body stretch. Bring your arms straight out to your sides. Bend your knees so that your knees are as wide as your mat, quite a bit wider than your hips. Taking our windshield wiper legs. Inhale, breathe in deep. Exhale, drop both knees over to the right. Lift your left hip, maybe turn to look over your left shoulder. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Right hip lifts, look over your right shoulder. And so just taking this little twist side to side, keeping those feet nice and wide. Now the next time you bring your knees over to the right, just hold them there. If it feels good, look over your left shoulder. If you'd like a little more, bring your right ankle up, place it on your left knee, and pull that left knee down to the ground. If this is too much, just leave your right foot down. Now right foot back to the ground. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder, and then again, if you'd like a little more, left ankle on top of the right knee. And breathe. Release left foot down. Inhale, knees back to center. Now walk those feet in so they're about hips width apart. We're taking one more twist, and this one we're going to get a nice little hip stretch as well. Cross your right leg over your left leg, kind of like you're sitting in a chair. If you've got a little more flexibility, you might even tuck those right toes underneath your left calf. Almost forgot what my body part was called there. And now, walk your left foot over to the right side of your mat, and then drop those legs. Oh yeah. So we've got a twist, we've got a nice little hip stretch. Now, once I drop those legs, it's a little bit too much for me to keep my toes tucked, so if you feel the same, just untuck the toes. Keep that right shoulder down on the ground. Bring your legs back up to center. Uncross the right leg, cross the left leg over. Now this side I can't tuck, so you might also notice that this side feels a little bit different. Now bring your right foot towards the left side of your mat, and then drop those legs to the right. Lift that left hip up, keep your left shoulder down. Bring those knees back to center. Uncrossing the left leg, hug both knees into your chest and rock side to side. Give your spine a little massage. And then come back to center. Grab your feet for happy baby. Now I like to grab my inner arches. Maybe you like to grab the outsides of your feet, whatever feels better. Pull those knees down towards your armpits and really think about pressing your lower back down on the ground. Feet nice and wide, and then maybe you rock it side to side here like a happy baby. And come back to center, knees in. You can rock it all the way up to seated, or just roll your knees to one side and press yourself back up to seated. Arms down to your sides, maybe hands to your heart. I'd like to thank you so very much for taking this time out of your day to find a little bit of peace. I hope you remember to do that all during your day. Until next time,